Alright, I welcome you to this new episode of the Political Hub Analysis. I am Rodin Mgemadi, Afro Pessimist. Let's go straight in the United States of America and we see what really happened in the meeting between the US President and his Deputy President. And on the other side, we had the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Of course, minutes into the meeting between US President Donald John Trump and Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky, a verbal clash broke out between the two leaders at the Oval Office. In a loud and stern voice, President Trump told Mr. Zelensky that you either make a deal or we are out. You are in big trouble. You are not winning this, he said. President Zelensky responded in equal measure, saying that we are in our own country and we have stayed strong for this time. We have even thanked you for it. He meant their support, to which the United States Vice President responded in a meeting. But an extraordinary shouting match ensued between the two leaders as the national media watched in utter disbelief. I am afraid dealing this way is going to make things very difficult, said President Trump, as hopes for peace there in Ukraine hung in balance. You are gambling with the lives of millions of people. You are gambling with World War III, and what you are doing is very disrespectful to this country, President Donald Trump added. By now, the argument extended to the US Vice President as well, when Zelensky asked him to desist from talking loudly, keeping a firm tone. The US Vice President J.D. Vance told President Zelensky that diplomacy was needed to end the war, but President Zelensky Volodymyr hit back, saying, "What kind of diplomacy?" Mr. Vance then accused him of being disrespectful in the president's office. Defending the vice president, Donald Trump rushed out President Zelensky, saying, "We have given you $350 billion United States dollars. We gave you military equipment and a lot of backing. If you didn't have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks." To this, President Zelensky immediately shouted back, directly accusing Trump of speaking the same words as Putin, saying, yes, wouldn't have lasted even 2 or 3 days. I heard that from Putin too. Donald Trump, the President of the United States, surprised by Zelensky's resiliency to his verbal dressing down, ended up saying it is going to be a very hard thing to do business like this, as the crucial minerals there seemed close-ripping away. A no deal would mean no cease or peace deal. At this point, some journalists were seen holding their foreheads, nodding in the dismay. In an attempt to bring things in control, the US Vice President stepped in again, saying, "There are disagreements. Let's go litigate those disagreements instead of fighting it out in front of the American media when you are wrong. We know you, Zelensky, alone." A few days ago, Donald Trump had called Zelensky a dictator and accused Zelensky of starting the war. Back at the Oval Office, Donald Trump immediately said, "I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on. That's why I kept this story for so long. So, you have got to be thankful for all that we, the United States, have done. You just don't have the cards to go solo." Trump also took a moment to say that this is great TV in an attempt to lighten the mood. Almost scolding Zelensky, Trump said, "People are dying. You are running low on soldiers. And then you tell us I don't want a ceasefire and I want to go on fighting. Group, you need to call a ceasefire now so that the bullets stop flying and no more lives are lost. I'm here and I want a ceasefire, but clear you don't want a ceasefire," Trump added in a accusatory tone. Zelensky hit back again, asking Trump to ask your predecessors what they have to say about the ceasefire, to which Trump immediately said that was a guy named Biden who was not a smart person, insulting the former US president, something he had done during campaign rallies, but perhaps never in the Oval Office. The remark will almost certainly widen the fissure between the Republicans and the Democrats. But what was your president? Exclaimed Zelensky, himself a bit shocked at Trump's outburst on Biden. Trump continued speaking over the Ukrainian president, saying, "I gave you Javelins, a man-portable anti-tank system. Obama gave you sheets to cover bodies. You have got to be more thankful to the person who actually helped. Let me be straight with you. You do not have the cards. With us, you have the cards, and without us, you do not have any cards," President Trump said toward the end of the argument before the cacophony of the press filled the room. After, of course, the high decibel meeting, Trump immediately shared a message on his social media platform, Truth Social, in which he wrote, "I have determined that President Zelensky is not ready for peace if America is involved. He disrespected the United States of America in its cherished Oval Office. He can come back when he's ready for peace." That's what he said. In the wake of this meeting, the hope for peace in Ukraine now seems indefinitely delayed, as President Volodymir Zelensky left without signing the crucial deal, which would be the first step to a ceasefire. This is Volodymir for Pessimist on the Spy Media. Please continue subscribing. I'll be back with more stories concerning about the peace deal, the ceasefire between Ukraine and the Republic of Russia, and we see where all these are going to end. I sign out.